everybody. Hey, y'all. Hello to all of you lovelies that are here. I'm going to see if I'm live now on my computer. I hope I am. If you can hear me, would you please let me know where you're chiming in from. I don't plan to be here long. I didn't even put on any fresh lipstick, so y'all just ignore that. But I did want to jump in here and share a few things, have a Sunday sit down. It's been a minute since I did one of these, and I thought it necessary today. So I'm not going to wait to build an audience. Hey, Kara, it's so good to see you. Tell your husband, bless him in Jesus' name. I appreciate that so much because I don't ever think that I'm doing well. But if he can see it, bless God. But I did want to share something with you guys. Hey, ma'am, how are you? Share something that's on my heart and it's very near and dear. And I pray that I can get through this with my, without being too emotional about this. So most of you who have been with me, hey, Kim, it's so good to see you, lovely. Most of you have been with me for a very, very long time. There are some of you that have been with me since the very beginning. You've been with me since the apartment, the kids and I being in the apartment. And you've walked this journey out with us, and you've seen us at our lowest moments, and you've seen us have some really good moments, and you've seen us pretty much all the way in between. And I count, hey, Miss Lisa, so good to see you. Hey, from Arizona, balanced in budget, bless you. Hey, Annette, good to see everybody. It's so, it does a lot for you. Hey, Ronnie, good to see you. It does a lot for you when you have people that follow your journey, right? I know for me, it does. It helps me to feel like, you know what, Shakema, you're really making a difference. You're really doing something that is helpful to people. And, you know, keep doing what you're doing. So I had filmed, hey, Tiff, good to see you. I had filmed a video earlier it was probably a couple weeks ago. It was probably even before 2022 started. So I'd filmed a video. Hey, Bev, good to see you. Way back. And I had not put the video out. If I don't say hey to you guys, hey, everybody, I just want to get through this so I got to plow through, y'all. I had filmed that video a couple of weeks ago, and I did not have a budget update video this morning because I didn't have any income in this past week because I got like 2 child supports early. And so I didn't have anything come in this week. So I was like, oh man, okay, today's a great time to put that video out. And the video was on memberships for our channel. And can I tell you the firestorm that Shakema started? And can I tell you how hurt I was by certain things? I work hard, y'all, real hard over here. And when some of y'all, this is not everybody, it's just a couple people that are disappointed in me. And that hurts me that people are disappointed because I really care what you think. I really do. When I'm doing these videos, it's not because I just don't have anything else to do. There are many, 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 many hours that I'm not spending time with my kids. They have to come and be involved in the video so that we can spend some time together because I have obligations to this community and I have things that people are expecting from me that I have to put out. There are many hours that I spend filming, editing, re-editing, all the things that I do for this channel. And to experience that this morning was hurtful. And I just needed to say that. Before I finish, I want to read this because I was setting up the video and I flipped my little desk, you know, the little desk thing. And it's the Lord, he does all things by divine, you know, inspiration. And today is January 16th. And it says, I run into someone who says something that hurts me. That's my goal anyway. I blurt something out before I give an eye for an eye or a word for a word. I try again to just stop, pause, sit mentally in God's presence, and lift my thoughts to him. Okay, God, what do you want me to do here? What do you want me to say? How do you want me to act? I even ask him, what expression do you want on my face as I listen to these things? I acknowledge God. That's my part, right? So when I set the video, first of all, let me clarify the video. Thank you, Stephanie. I appreciate it. And there are plenty of videos that people don't love, and it's perfectly fine. I don't I'm not one thing. I'm one mom who does a lot of stuff. So the videos on my channel are all inclusive. It's everything, right? It's all the things. So I put it out, and whichever meets your need at that moment or speaks to your heart, that's the one you're supposed to watch, or the one you're supposed to engage in. If there's something that you don't if you don't feel like it's something that you want to do, then don't do it, right? It's not going to be a problem for me if you don't want to engage in something. So first of all, the memberships, let me just speak to that. It took me years. I saw other people doing it, and I was like, oh, okay. 2 or 3 years ago, I think it came up that I was even eligible on my channel to do it. And I was like, should I do this? And I started to do it, and I was like, nope, this is not the time for it. And when it was coming to the end of 2021, the Lord was saying, okay, now let's make some different moves. Let's do something different. What people don't know, and when I say people, that's the folks who come over and have opinions, don't know, is there have been plenty of times that folks will email me or chime in or message me on Facebook or on Instagram, hey, Shakema, can you help me with my budget? Or I'm not really sure what to do. And I, out of the kindness and goodness of my heart, will schedule an appointment with that person. My time. Hey, Miss Celeste, thank you for being here. I was hoping one of my moderators would show up. I spend my time, set up a meeting with them, and walk them through their budget step by step. I've set up classes before with all groups of people and just walk with them step by step. My time, for free, no charge. And those are things, hey, y'all, good to see everybody, that people do not know, because that's not necessary for you to know on this channel. That's Shakema given out of what God has shown me to be able to help somebody else. Am I an expert? No. Am I certified? No. But what I tell you I am is out of debt. Hard work, motivation, keeping on going. You can do it. Come on, girl. That's what I'm here. I'm your cheerleader. I'm your amen section. I'm here for you. My phone goes off 6 a.m., 7:30 p.m., midnight, with people texting me questions. Shakema, can you? Shakema, will you? Right? And all the things. So here's the true heart of it. The membership does not negate anything I do on the channel. You're still getting your Sunday videos for your budget updates. If there's something to update, you're still going to get your grocery videos on Wednesday. You're still going to get your once a week vlog, or maybe a few times a week vlog. I'm trying to increase my vlogging. So you're still all the community that has been here that doesn't pay a dime. You're still going to get all of the things that I am giving you. The memberships are for those people who want a little bit extra, not the people who can't afford it in their budget. Shakema I would never ask anybody to put me as a line item in your budget and you struggling. Who does that? That's not the heart of God for his people. Couple months ago, a company reached out to me. Y'all don't know what happens on the back end. You don't know what happens on the back end over here. A couple months ago, a company reached out to me. They were going to send me a very nice item for my review. Of course, I was going to give a review on it. Real nice. I'm talking about $500 worth of a product. It was one thing. And I was thinking about it, hey, listen, I'm here for all the free stuff. You want me to review it and I feel good about it? I'm going to do it. I reached back out to the company. I said, this item does not fit into the niche market that I serve. This is way outside of the budget range for the people who watch my channel. And I denied the deal. I did not do it. It was not paid. I've not had one paid review on this channel. Not one. I think about your bottom line because I was you at some point. I was, and I'm still. Don't let nobody think Shakema has arrived. I still watch my pennies every single day, every single expense, every single payment. Somebody made a comment about me getting my nails done. Do you know how I got my nails done? I didn't get my hair cut. It's one for the other over here. It's not, oh, she's trying to make all the money off of the people. That's not fair, y'all. That's not. When you don't know what I do over here, I'm talking countless hours that I spend with people doing stuff. That 12,000, it was 12,303. I'm now down to 12,294. I may have lost a few since lunchtime, and that makes me sad. But here's what I would say for people who don't want to stay here. If your time is up, my sincere heart prayer is the time that you have spent here. I pray you are blessed. And if our time is over, then it's over. Period. No hard feelings. I'm not going to talk about you in the comments. It's just done. There is a season and a time for all things. Mama, stop. Jack, come get her, please. There's a season and a time for all things. I apologize for the dog. Somebody rang the bell. Come get her, please. Thank you. For all things. And if our season is up, our season is up. It's sad. I don't want people to leave. But you have the right to. I will not hold anybody here that doesn't want to be here. How can I? Where is that written in the YouTube code of ethic, conduct, whatever, that people have to stay here? You cannot. You can't. It's not possible. So just to address a few things, I had one person say, I respect my husband and I need to do what he thinks is right. That's exactly what you need to do. If your husband, wife, if you're a man, I have a few men who watch, not a lot, does not feel like this is a line item you need to do, then it's not a line item you need to do. What was another comment? Who do I support? Lots of people. Hey, Miss Wanda, but I don't come on here telling you, hey, so-and-so just had a membership drive and I joined them. Do I know if you joined the gym? No, I don't. Because it's none of my business. I support a lot of people through a lot of things. Let me say this. I've never one time, and if I'm lying, somebody come in the comments and y'all tell me, have I never one time asked anybody to give me any money when I was doing a Friday night teaching or whatever night? That's the way it is. The word of God is free. If you want to bless me, bless me. But there's no expectation. There's no requirement that you do anything over here. I know people are trying to get they budgets together. But God said that 2022 was the green season. It's time for people to level up in the sense that we're getting serious about this thing. $9.99 a month. If you do it one time, that's a hamburger Happy Meal. Y'all, stuff is expensive these days. But you cannot go to any financial planner for $9.99. You cannot. It's not possible. Life coaching. You want life coaching? There's one guy I watch. I was just watching him before I came on here. His fee is $250 an hour. And the cheapest life coaching session he has on his big network of people is $25 an hour for 1 hour. So the memberships have nothing to do with what I'm already doing. This channel will not change. The membership are for people who may want to jump in and have a little bit more one-on-one. They're going to be live sessions, not just me live and you watching, but meet sessions where you can actually sit in the room with me and we're doing the budget together. We're doing the build. You can ask questions. There are other people who can give suggestions. All of that. All of that. None of that is a must. Someone said, well, everybody here is for frugal. I'm frugal. Y'all see me getting them coupons. Tiffany she is a show enough saint. And she will text me, Shakema, I'll drop you some coupons in the mail. I'm here for I'm still shopping with coupons. I'm still getting the buy one, get ones. Ain't nobody over here have arrived. But for me to stay where I have been 7 years ago and to be, God has to get the glory in this story. You have had to see some type of growth over the 7 years. Or what am I doing this for? The channel was, if God can do it for me, he can do it for you. He's done this for me. He can do the same thing for you. No, I want to say this. Nobody has to do anything. You help my community by watching the videos. I appreciate every single person. And I do understand both sides as well, Miss Maddie. I understand it. But if there's something that you don't want to do, all you have to do is not do it. There's to come on here and make comments like, oh, you better make sure you trust in the Lord or you heard from the Lord. I do nothing without consulting the Lord. If you knew me, you would know that. If you knew Shakema enough, you would do that. And I have to be careful because I don't want to be angry with people. Your choices are your choices. You are welcome to spend your money where you want to. Every Saturday morning, I'm going to just share a few things and then I'm going to be done. Every Saturday morning from 9 a.m. to 10:30 a.m., I meet in this space right here with, I'd say average about 30 some women, between 30 and 50 women, just depending on the day. And we sit in a group called Titus 2 Women. We spend an hour and a half. Either we're reading a book, we're studying the Bible, we're praying together. Maybe we're having a worship session. It just depends on whatever we're doing for that moment. And every single Saturday, I bless those women and I send them on their way. I never ask for an offering. I never ask for them to give into the ministry. And once a month, I get a little message from Google that says your account has been charged for the meeting fee. Because I have to pay for any meetings over an hour. And I gladly take that money out of my own money. You never see it on the budget because I don't want you to know that I'm paying for that out of my pocket. That's a precious time with those people, that they would even think to come and sit with me, to hear anything I have to say. And I take that expense on myself. Here's another thing that you don't know. Maybe some of you. I host a conference called S3, Sisters Supporting Sisters. I've hosted it the last 2 years. Now, if you've been to any conferences before, you know that sometimes there are registration fees. I've been to several conferences. You can't even get in without a ticket. There's a registration fee. There's no registration fee. No money. First year it was live. You could come in person. Last year it was virtual because of everything. This year it will be virtual because of everything. But I have speakers come and speak. I have speakers come in and speak for each session. Each session, I do put out the information for PayPal or CashApp or whatever they want if somebody wants to sow in to that speaker. Any other ministry that I've been a part of, the church gets they cut off the top, right? The church is going to give you this preset determined amount of money. First Love Ministries takes $0. $0. If $400 comes in for the 4 o'clock speaker, that speaker gets $400. Shakema takes no money. No money. I take only what's offered during my sessions, if there's a session. And I'll give up my session for somebody else. You don't need to hear me. You don't need to hear me. I want you to hear whatever the other giftings that God has placed in the world. For those are the people I want you to hear. Could care less if you hear me. You hear me all the time. I'm over here preaching something, whether I'm cooking or cleaning or whatever the things are. You always going to hear the word of God from me. But I never take a dime. I remember last year there was a lady, she spoke, and I was sending her what came in immediately. It goes immediately. And she said to me, are you sure I'm supposed to get this much? This is quite a lot. It was $225. I remember the exact amount. And I said, yes, ma'am. That was what came in during your session. Because she was from a place that is a set amount of money. That's it for the speaker. Nothing else. That's not what I do here. Whatever the Lord tells me is what I do. And he never told me to take my half, take my cut, take my 10%, take my nothing. He never told me to do that. So I don't do that here. Couple other things that was said. You wear minimal makeup. So why would somebody come here to hear you talk about makeup? Maybe they're not coming here to hear me talk about makeup. Maybe they're coming here because they don't have anywhere else to go. Thank you, ma'am. Maybe they don't have friends like you. Maybe you have all the friends in the world. And there's some people who are so shy, they can't even open their mouths in a crowd. But maybe in a small group setting, they may be able to come out of their shell. They may be able to get themselves on a good foot. Maybe they don't know how. I've told y'all the story before. I didn't shave my legs till I was 23 years old. My mother never showed me that. She never talked to me about that. It was not anything that was ever shared. On Saturday mornings when I'm in here on my computer with the ladies, I'd be tempted sometimes to just wear whatever. And God said, no, ma'am, you will represent me right and you will get yourself together. So on Saturday mornings when I'm in group, I'm wearing my full bling. I got my face done. My hair is did. I'm wearing a nice outfit, just like I'm going to church for his people. Not for me. Nothing for me. It's not about Shakema in that sense. But I want to provide a space where people can come and feel comfortable to ask questions and to get that one-on-one help that they may need. If the group is small, then they're going to get that help. If the group is big, then I'm going to be able to do a breakout room and say, hey, let me talk to you, about this. It's just what it is. It's just making something available. I remember this one, her channel is this big, this big. And I remember she was doing a multi-level marketing scheme. And she came on and she said, hey, y'all, I'm doing this. If anybody wants to sign up under my link, go ahead and do that. She had a zillion people sign up under her thing. Did she get a commission on that? Yes. Did Shakema join it? No. Did I say, oh my God, I can't believe she did? It's not my business. I didn't feel led or called to join that, and I didn't join it. One of my very favorite ladies that I've been following her for a very long time, just, thank you so much, y'all, just put out memberships. It's on a different platform than YouTube. It's on a totally different platform, and I love her. Still watch her videos, every one she puts out. Did I join her membership? No. Because I didn't feel led to do that. You got to feel led of the Lord to do anything in this lifetime. So if you don't feel led to do that, don't do it. If you try it one time and you don't love it, undo it. You don't have to keep it. But I'm going to that's 1.5, 2 more hours that I'm giving myself to the channel. 2 more hours on top of all the videos that I do now. 2 more hours that I'm giving you. And that's just in personal time. That doesn't count me doing all the links, putting out all the polls and all the things that have to be done. People tell me all the time, Shakema, I don't know how you do all you do. I do all I do because I'm graced to do it. It's my personality. It's how I work. It's how my body functions. So don't judge that or judge what you don't understand. Proverbs 4:23, and I had to look this up on my way home. 23 says, above all, guard your heart, for everything you do flows from it. Keep your mouth free of perversity. Keep corrupt talk far from your lips. Let your eyes look straight ahead. Fix your gaze directly before you. Give careful thought to the paths of your feet, and be steadfast in all your ways. Do not turn to the right or to the left. Keep your foot from evil. That was Proverbs 3:23 through 27. Listen, a lot of people have hurt and anger and bitterness and wounding in their hearts, and they just open mouth and say stuff. What you're doing when we do that, what we're doing when we do that, because I've done the same thing at different times. We're hurting people. We're hurting people. And somebody did say this as well. God doesn't have members. That's not true. He does have members. They're called believers. There are believers and there are unbelievers. Believers get the benefit of everything of the person they believe in. Unbelievers do not get benefits there. Does he want everybody to be a believer? Yes, he does. He said, I came that all men would be saved, but not all men will grasp salvation. So, yes, there are groups. There are believers and there are unbelievers. Why would the Bible tell us to be ye not unequally yoked with unbelievers if there weren't groups? There are groups. That's just the truth of how it is. Is that a hard truth? Yes. Today we're having a courageous conversation. It's hard for me to come on here because when I leave here, I'm not real sure just, he's not, but again, what I'm saying is it's my time. It's extra time. And this is not under the guise of the church. It's not. This is not First Love Ministries. First Love Ministries is free for anybody. Titus 2 Women is free for anybody to join. There's one requirement to join Titus 2 Women. Send me a current photo so that I know when you pop into the group, this is the person that's supposed to be there. That's not ministry at all. What it is, it's additional things for a small group setting. That's what it's for. But if you choose not to do it, there's no love loss. There's no, I'm going to decrease what I'm doing on the channel for anybody. Everything I do here is for the people in that, what I'm doing in that. This is a small separate thing. If I were to say, hey, Shanina, good to see you. If I were to say, hey, I've just created this product or I did this, I did merch, right? Certain people bought the merch, certain people don't. If you don't feel led to buy it, don't buy it. It's no problem. There's a gym not far from here. Certain people join the gym, certain people don't join the gym. It's no difference in that. If you were to start a business and I were to say to you, why are you starting that business? I don't even know why you're doing that. What would you say to me? Because this is going to help me. This is going to help my family. It's going to help our bottom line. Whatever your reasons are, whatever your why is, that's why you do it. And so you do those types of things. This is the reason that I'm doing this, is for those individuals who want to, not a have to. And it's, again, if you don't want to do it, that's just okay. Perfect. I respect anybody's right to not do it. I'm not, asking you. Plenty of people. There are 86 people watching right now. Thank you so much for being here. I do appreciate 84, and we lose people quite often. 84 people. I would say the vast majority. I do not know a number because I know the people that I communicate with quite often or who are in Titus 2 love me in some type of way, or I have helped them in some type of way. They're not going to join the membership. It's not going to mean I don't love them any more or any less than I love them right now. Because God has graced me to be in your life for however long, for whatever reason, on whatever level, then that is what I'm thankful for. I know plenty of people, again, who aren't going to join. That's fine. And I love you. I really, really do with my whole heart. Love all the people. There were some comments that I did delete, and let me tell you why I deleted them. Just one so far. So far. Because I don't want to create a firestorm in the comments. My people will come out to help. They will come out to my aid. You're not going to come for Shakema, and some people not going to say some things. I don't want that. I've never wanted that in the comments, and I've only had that one other time. And that was years ago. Now this is what's happening now. No, I won't let that stay there because that's not what we're doing. There's no chaos. There's no drama. There's nothing. There is, I think Miss Celeste said it so well, there's choice. If you choose it, great. If you don't choose it, no problem. I've done several classes with different people that say, hey, Shakema, can you help me with my budget? Absolutely. Let me give you an hour here. And I've gotten on with people and And it's what we've done. Did I take any money from anybody? No. I just had a session not too long ago with another lady. And as soon as we were done, she said, "Sis, what's your fee?" I said, "There is no fee." there's no fee. This was my pleasure to do for you. Thank you, Ronnie, for saying YouTube is free. What helps the channel is you watching the videos. And I hope, pray that you continue. If you choose not to do that, then we'll miss you while you're gone. But again, if our season is up, our season is up. So I don't want to belabor the point. I just felt like I needed to put some, to make it human so that people would understand, make it so that people would understand what I was doing. It's just for a specific, because for us to say that only people who struggling with their budget watch this channel, now that's hurtful to the people who not struggling with their budget. We don't know everything. We don't know, everything about everybody. We don't know what you're doing on your side. You just see what I show you over here. There's a join button on my page that says join. You know, hey y'all, good to see everybody. The membership is going to be for those people who want budgeting help, but very individual, one-on-one. So we're going to do live group sessions, kind of like I do my Titus 2 ladies. We're going to meet together in a closed group, and we're going to go through those budgets. We're going to do budget building, where we actually start from scratch and put those budgets together. It's going to be tips on how to save, tips on where you can, not rob Peter to pay Paul, but is that really a necessary thing for your life? There's going to be then in the beauty section, there's going to be basic beauty, basic self-care. There's going to be kind of doing some styling, how to put your style together. I've recently thought about getting a stylist myself. It may not be working during the live. I'm not real sure. Just give it. It was working earlier. I don't know. Sorry, y'all. I'm new to all of it. I was watching a video of somebody I followed the other day, and she was talking about the comments and how they hurt people. And she just said, I thought I might leave YouTube because of it. And I just felt really bad. And then she was like, you know what? I'm not leaving because of a few people. I'm just going to keep doing what I'm doing. Right? And again, I'm going to keep doing, nothing on this channel changes for everybody. That's everybody. But what the membership will do is perhaps give you some time with me where you can actually talk to me, right? We're on this live right now, and all I can do is read your comments. When I get into a session where I'm with my members, with the members, right? We're able to communicate back and forward. It's how we do Titus 2 women. No, there's no charge for that. But those ladies are in a closed group with me, and we all can see each other. We all can talk to each other. We all can work our way through situations. Perhaps you don't know how to put together your budget. So I'm going to help you do that. And I've done that several times. Again, all free of charge. And will I do some things free of charge? I may. I'm not. I can't say for sure. Nothing I've already been doing is going to be different. This is just additional. This is because when I show you my budget, you just see my sheet. This is let's build it together. Everybody's going to get a copy of the sheet, and then we all begin to kind of build it out together. Those questions and answers are invaluable to be able to share with one another. Maybe you got something that you're doing that'll help me. This is not Shakema knows everything, and so I'm just telling you, there are going to be special guests that come in that actually talk about clothing and style and fashion. One of my very good friends, if y'all had seen me 8 years ago, y'all would have known just how homely I was. Y'all homely, pitiful, just raggedy. And she came in and she helped me with my fashion, and she helped. Now I have evolved, and I don't need her anymore in that capacity. She's still my friend, but I can do things on my own. For some people, this is just a momentary stop through. This is the very quiet introvert that never gets out. She doesn't know how to get out. She doesn't know what lipstick to use or what skin color foundation. She just doesn't know. These are things that maybe the general population on the channel may not want to see, but somebody else does. And they'll come over if that's what they want. That's perfectly fine. So I'm just making it avail. If you do not choose, it's no problem. Our very first membership meeting is going to be on the 29th of January. So I'm going to work on some of that information after I'm done with this live. I'll get all that sent out to the members. It's month membership meets will be twice a month. We're going to meet twice a month, one for self-care and one for budgeting. And if we need to do anything additional, then we'll put that in. We'll discuss that as a membership group, and we'll potentially do that. This month is going to be at noon, and that's only because it's Alana's birthday and I have plans. I got to take her and some girls somewhere. But as a general rule, it's going to be the last Saturday of the month for budgeting, and it's going to be in the evening. It's going to be the last Saturday of the month in the evening before the first starts, because everybody's starting budgets at the first of the month, right? So that's what it's going to be. For the beauty section, it's going to be I don't know how to. Yeah, well, it's a monthly fee, but I think you can sign up or unsign up as you choose. You don't have to, if your situation changes and it's not something you want to do. It's a monthly fee. It's a monthly fee because every month we're going to be doing meets, right? Membership will meet every single month. There's a guy that I follow, again, another guy. He's like a life coach guru type of person. I'm not a member of his because his memberships are really expensive, but he does monthly Zoom calls with his people. I know there's another big channel that most of us on here watch. She does Zoom channel. She has guest speakers come in and they do stuff with the membership as well. Have I joined her membership? No. Is it way more than mine? Yes. So again, it's about choice. But whatever videos she puts out on her channel, I still watch those. So there's nothing about the videos that I do now are going to change. If you're happy with the way the videos are now, perfect. You don't have to do anything different. If you want more, this is more of a one-on-one kind of. I was going to do something called 30 minutes with Shakema, but I don't think 30 minutes is enough, and I want to be able to help as many people as I'm able to. So this will give us an hour is our base time. If we need to go past an hour, we will, but twice a month, so 2 hours a month is twice a month is what the membership is going to cover. That doesn't include, there's going to be there'll be posts that'll go out that'll be for members only. There'll be different polls that'll go out for members only. So there'll be things that the members will do that's in addition to what we do on the channel. So I think that's the part that I'm trying to clearly articulate. What I'm always doing is not going to change. You're still going to get your Sunday updates. You're still going to get your Saturday vlogs. You're still going to get your grocery hauls. It's not just, so somebody did say, so what does that leave? Just grocery hauls? There are certain channels on YouTube that only do groceries. That's all they do. That's all they do. But no, everything that I've done is going to stay the same. And if you agree, perfect. If you don't want to sign up, perfect. It's gonna, I'm gonna put a poll out to see what works best, but my schedule is tight with my kids and all their things that they have going on. I really only have either Saturdays or Sundays that could work possibly for me. But I can try to manage it. I'm teaching, I have a Monday night group I teach free of charge. I have a Thursday night group that I teach. Those are teenagers, free of charge. I have a Saturday morning group that I teach, free of charge. So I'm teaching 3 nights a week. My son has Taekwondo 2 nights a week. Alana has dance and piano 1 night a week. So I'm trying to make it as convenient as possible. It will not be convenient for everybody, but then I'll record the session and then I'll be able to post the session to where the member can go see it if they didn't see it at the time that it was actually filmed, right? So I do, I do film my Saturday mornings for the ladies that are there. So if there's somebody who says, hey, I want to go back and review that video, they can then go back and see it later. So I'm trying to make it, and this is just a try, y'all. I may get to a point, or the Lord may say, Shakema, nope, this is not the time. Let's discontinue that, and we'll take it down. But at this point, I don't have that check in my spirit like I did a couple years ago. The very first time I felt like this was about 3 or 4 years ago when it became eligible on the channel to do it, and God would not release me to do it. This is not a get rich scheme, a get money quick scheme. This is not bleed the people. None of that. This is just a way to be able to give myself more time to people. But then if I were to say to anyone, when I go to the nutritionist, yes, ma'am, I do. I very much do. But I'm one mom and I do all the things. Nobody is here helping me. Nobody is here. Their dad lives in Florida. We live in North Carolina. I've even considered, y'all, this is how much I need some help sometimes. I've even considered moving to Florida because I know he won't move here, and live next door to him and his new wife so that he could help me with these kids. But that's not what we're doing. We're doing all the things here that we need to do. And even on top of all that with my kids, I still am finding time to do the things I need to do for you ladies. I serve in my church. I'm social media leader over at my church. We're meeting in the morning. That's a 3-hour meeting. I'm doing EOGs for my kids tomorrow afternoon. But it's what I do. It's what I'm graced to do. But again, if I go to my nutritionist, every time I go to my nutritionist, there's a fee. When you go to the nutritionist and you sit down and talk about it, there's a fee. That's one-on-one. That's her and me, right? I sit with her once a week or once or whatever, however many times I go or she says I need to come, and there's a fee every single time. When you go to the doctor, there's a fee every time. When you go here, there's a fee every time, right? So again, you make a choice. When I go to the chiropractor, I started having issues about 2 years ago. I was unable to walk. And one morning in July, I got out the bed and I could not walk. And it was like, oh my God, what's wrong with me? And so somebody suggested that I go to the chiropractor. I went to the chiropractor. It's 30 minutes from my house. I have to drive just to get there. 30 minutes from my house. Y'all, want you to know what I do for real, just so you'll really know. And I don't expect you to feel any different. If you're staying with us, bless you. If you're not, bless you. I didn't have $95 extra for the chiropractor, but I had pain so bad that I could not walk. So I had to find it. And I found it, not getting my hair done. Y'all have seen me multiple occasions not get my hair done. Did a little more extra couponing, worked a side job, did a little something over here. I do all kinds of side jobs. I dog sit and house check on, all things. Just trying to make a little bit of extra. And it's paid off over the years. Do I still go to the chiropractor? Yes, it's my self-care. It's how I take care of myself and my body. Because somebody says, well, all you see is her doing stuff for her kids. She never does anything for herself. I do. But I don't want to focus on me. It's not the Shakema show over here. This is all about what the Lord has been doing. This is about what God is doing and how he is blessing. I never want it to seem like this is the Shakema show. It's not that. This is just a lady over here showing you what God has done in my life. And if you've been with me a long enough time, you already know. You've been able to see. And it's been a blessing, not only to me, but certain people. As I'm sitting here chatting with you, I just had a message come through, several messages of a lady that I befriended. And we have been friends for close to 1.5 years, almost 2 years. And she confides things in me. And I just sit with her and chat with her and talk to her. And I'll meet with her each week or sometimes several times a week. And we'll FaceTime. We do all the things. Do I charge her for that? No, ma'am. She's my friend. And God just said to do it. He just said to me at this point, open the memberships, because that will allow me a voice into the lives of those women who have wanted me to help them more than what I could help them. It's just the season for that. Now, according to the Lord. And I hope I haven't offended anybody. I hope I haven't, I hope I haven't, again, offended anybody. We're doing a thing, we're doing a book on Saturday mornings called The Bait of Satan, and it talks about being offended. And I wish so many people could join that, because we find things with people to be offended about. All types of things. People are mad about the memberships, but you're not mad when you overeat. Same. Or when you gossip or judge. Same. Not the same. Not even the same. It's not the same. Shakema, get off of this live. Just leave it, girl. I've said all the things that I needed to say. I hope you hear my heart and understand. Will I help people if the Lord tells me? Yes. Send off the Bibles this week. For a long time. For a long time. Just out of the abundance. Just whatever you have. Send off the Bibles this week to the Bible winners. That money came out of my purse. There wasn't anybody else's purse to send it out of. Right? And I have a few more giveaways to send out this week, and I will send it out. The Lord has had me, it's called The Bait of Satan by John Bevere. It's on offense. It's about being offended. I choose not to be offended. I was hurt this morning. I was very hurt. And some of those people I've seen for a very, very long time, been around a long time, right? And that's okay. People are welcome to whatever your opinion is. It is yours to have. But it did hurt me. It did. And the Lord is still gracious, and he will be there. He'll wipe every tear from my eye. Right? Yes, he will. After this live, I'll probably go have a good cry again. And he's still gracious to be there. The one thing I won't do on purpose is hurt people. I won't. I just won't hurt people on purpose. It's not worth it for me. What I'm doing is what I'm doing. Those people who want to be here to be a part of it, bless you. And those who don't, bless you. Yeah, that's that. And I believe that, right? He hears all the things. Because nobody knows the number of days I've been on my knees praying for people. Shakema, will you pray for me? People jump in that inbox on Facebook all the time. Girl, so-and-so is having a situation. My grandbaby, my niece, my sister, my brother. Can you pray? Can you pray? Can you pray? Never a thought. I've never said to one person, no, ma'am, I'm too busy. I cannot help you right now. I stopped what I was doing in that moment and said a prayer. My prayer is always this: God, please don't let me lead your people wrong. Please. I pray that a lot. Do not let me lead your people wrong. I cannot live with the thought that I led his people wrong. And for people to think that hurts me. But that's okay. In this life, I will have trials, but he has delivered me out of them all. And so there it is. So I gotta go answer that phone call. I gotta answer that phone call and chat with my girl and see if she is okay, and be an encouragement to her. Yes, ma'am. He has it all in control. Every single solitary thing. But I wanted to come on and explain what that was. Again, like I said, nothing is changing on my channel. Nothing on the channel. The kids. Even I get scared to say like it's something I'm doing. This is me and the kids. They sacrifice time with me just so that I can do the videos for y'all. So nothing is changing there. Memberships will just be for additional things that people may want over here. I don't have a website. I'm not going to be giving you downloadables and all those types of things. I'm just giving time. I'm giving time. I'm giving advice. That's what I'm giving. So the first membership meeting will be January 29th. I will put that in the community tab for the members, and I will put the link for everybody to join that is a member, right? I will put that. It's beside the subscribe button on my channel, and if you probably won't see it under this video. I don't know, maybe you will. I see it on mine, but I might be having a different view than yours. But anywho, you guys, there it is. Again, I hope you stay. I can't force you to, though. So if this is our last time to be together, I love you. In the look on any description, the video that I put up this morning. If you go in the description box, there's a link that you can join. Perfect Kim, I can't even wait. Do you see it on yours, Rachel? It's on right under the video. It says join. It's the join button. If you don't have it, it could be your browser. Like go through Google Chrome, I believe. You can join it that way. If not, that's perfectly fine. It's not going to change anything. It won't change my love for you. And the people who had those comments, I still love them as well. You know, we all think what we think, and we all will put our money to what we want to put our money to. That's just the total end of it. I'm actually hosting a social media meeting in the morning. I have 3 ladies coming to my house. I don't eat dairy and I don't eat carbs, and I'm going to the grocery store first thing in the morning, and I'm gonna buy bagels, and I'm gonna buy cream cheese, and I'm gonna buy orange juice, stuff I do not eat or drink, so that those ladies will feel very well taken care of when they come here. That's just what we do over here. So anywho, I love y'all. I hope you are blessed. And if you have more questions, just leave them down there below. We'll answer them at some time. In Jesus' name, y'all pray for me as I pray for y'all. Bye now.